Big up to everybody at Beyond TV. It's yours truly, the legendary Guru. I'm here with my partner.
Super producer Solar, 5,000 degrees and burning.
Yo, 7 Grand Records in the building. And check us out at myspace.com/guru7grand and myspace.com/solar7grand.
So what to do now, Soldier?
Are you open for producing other cats right now outside of Guru? Or?
I love producing other cats. You know what I mean? I did the remix for Gym Class Heroes, Cupid's Chokehold, which it's my pleasure to say is my first platinum plaque, and equally Guru's first platinum plaque. And they also were MTV Music Group of the Year. So I really enjoyed working on that. I've also done remix for other groups, and I'm doing production for other people as we speak. So I definitely enjoy producing, and I would love to hear nothing more than top-notch new talent coming to me for some East Coast New York tracks. I'm not a Dirty South producer, so there's no point in coming to me for that. But if you want some hot New York beats, I'm here. I'm the man.
Yeah, if you want to hear some stuff, you can check us out at www.myspace.com/solar7grand. If you haven't heard that Cupid's Chokehold remix, that's on there, and a bunch of other hot joints. Also, check us out at myspace.com/guru7grand. Holla.
Cool. How do you kind of touch on this a little bit? How do you feel about biting in hip hop? From styles to lyrics to names. Like, I mean,
we spoke a little on that, as we were speaking about it.
Yeah.
And it's an unfortunate thing, and it's actually because the big business has got involved in hip hop, and it's been it's all corporate now and so forth, that the people that are in charge of corralling these artists, so to speak, and putting them out there, they don't care about that. So they don't care about whether it's biting. They'd actually look at it more like, if that was successful, that one thing was successful, if they get another thing like it, they'd rather go with that, because there's more of a chance for that to be successful too, as opposed to something that's original and cultivating it from its roots.
I'm not criticizing on any level, so let's not get it wrong, but there's like 2 American Gangster albums out and 1 American Gangster movie out, all within 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Harlem American Gangster.
Yeah. So I love Jim, I love Dipset and all that, but I'm just like, this is, I think, indicative of what Guru was saying, that it's just like, it's not even expected for a certain level of things to be
that you wouldn't be able to do stuff like that earlier, but it is what it is. At the same time, I feel that instead of sitting around and complaining or being bitter, or that's not our style either. So what we do is we just provide an original alternative, an original way to balance things out. So when you check 7 Grand, you're gonna hear original joints, and you're gonna hear fresh new ideas that are come into play.
Well, let's talk about lyrical content now. If you listen to the Time Bomb, and especially the Time Bomb, because it really is a street ready record. And this is your fans probably going to be on that level, that they're really going to dig this kind of record. Here, let me just juxtapose it if I can. All right, we're not going to call Soulja Boy names and go out and basically criticize their music in the South, just as much as I wouldn't want them criticizing what we're doing here in the North. I wouldn't want them criticizing what we did in our golden era. But at the same time, we know that that's very materialistic, writing. They're writing, on the most simplistic level, and they're doing that on purpose. Obviously, it's not an accident. They're writing simple songs that will sell a simple idea, and we know those concepts of cars, women, and jewelry, and so on, liquor and drugs, or what have you. But at the same time, you've got the young spitters on the Time Bomb, and they're lyricists. So they're not rapping for millions of dollars. They're rapping about the world, about their life, about what they're experiencing, what their hopes are. This is what hip hop is. That's the root. That goes right back to what the root of hip hop is. But these are young dudes doing that. So I say to those dudes, just as much as we listen to your music, we hope and expect that y'all will give us a break and listen to our music. So when you listen to the Time Bomb, you're listening to lyricism again. So you're hearing lyrical content, not as Guru and Solar would tell it to you, because of course Guru's saying it, I'm there, but I gave the writers free reign to write about what they wanted to write about, as long as it wasn't jewels and cars. And big butt girls. But they honestly, they weren't going to do that. But you got Mr. Lift, sound like I've never heard him before. Even the veterans like C Knowledge from Diggable Planets, I never heard C Knowledge sound like that. And peace to the God. So nothing against Diggable. So I'm really proud of the lyrical content of this album. You have so many diverse rappers
They all
rapping
killed it.
about diverse topics, but they all have their own perspective on what they're seeing and what's wrong with the world, or what's wrong with hip hop, or what are their outlook, what is it going to take to make it better. Even a young cat from London, Young Gun,
Yeah.
spitting his little thing, an underground rapper from London, keeping it international, you know?